Hi everyone. Okay, I know we're starting early, but that's because like I have loads to talk about, and I was actually even debating about starting at like 9:30 because I have so much to talk about today, but it just did not work out. So let me begin before we do hellos by saying, so you guys know little Steve was sick last week, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, but the point is, little Emily now has what he has. I mentioned it on Saturday. She was starting to feel a little bit poorly. But long story short, she's fighting off the same thing. And so she's home today. So my phone is not on silent because she's in the other room and she's going to text me if she needs something. But if that's the case, I will need to go tend to her. But first, let's go ahead and do our hellos. Let's see. Durbin, good morning. Question of the day is, what is your perfect cozy day? Durbin says, being cuddled up with the pups, watching a movie while crafting, or a really good nap with the pups. Ooh, I like that. I like naps. I probably should have taken more naps this week. Megan. Hang on. We're going to move over here. Megan, I saw your redemption this morning. Miss Megan redeemed her quilt square this morning. Let's see. Let's see. I should have put the mute button. Cuddled in bed with my dog, either a nap, a book, or a movie. I love that. Hi, Ev. No, that's fair. Ev says it's, I said Ed. You're not Ed, you're Ev. Says it depends on time of the year or your mood. That's fair. Let's see. Sigrid, hello. Josephine says, good morning, Emily. Happy birthday week. Love, love, love the pics of the ladies with all their coloring supplies. Yes, that is the other announcement. So we'll get through the hellos and then we will chat about everything because we got stories and things to tell. Let's see. Jeanette says, duvet. So, oh wait, it hopped down. There you go. Duvet, sofa, log fire, family color book, and a good film. Jeanette, that sounds perfect. I love that. And hi, Linda. Hi, Kathleen. Let's see. Kara, hello. Miss Scones, hello. Renee, good morning. Della, good morning. Chris, good morning. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Because she texted me right before I started, and she said, my tummy hurts. And I was like, uh-oh. But she was just a little bit hungry, so I got her some food. Appetite is always good when you're not feeling well. Let's see. Kenny, good morning. Let's see. Orders here sounds good. Alex, good morning. Let's see. Pencils are out again. Well, I specifically got these out for the book, and they're kind of spread around because I was using them to take a picture. But the pencils are out because they're the pencils we're using. If it was like a full 150 set, I wouldn't, but there's only 24 of them. So they're out for that. It's resting in my bedroom. Sounds good. All right. Well, we have announcements on top. Yeah, I got to finish the page. Announcements on top of announcements. But first things first, do you guys, cannot see. Do you guys want to see? I got a gift that showed up today. Oh no, oh, it's out of frame. Okay, you can't see it. I'm going to bring it over. It's from Renee, and I'm super excited. I thought I might have time this morning to put it together, but I did not. So I'm going to put it together on another day, but it's big, so give me a minute. And I'm super excited. Okay. Ta-da! Can you see the picture? It's the easel I've been saving for it, and this is perfect. Now I can put everything else towards the spiral binder. But look, because mine's all broken. Thank you, Renee. But this was a wonderful birthday present. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be putting it together this afternoon. And I will be painting like ASAP. So thank you so much, Renee. I'll put it over here. There we go. I was so excited. But yeah, I checked the P.O. box this morning. I was like, yay, right? And so, hi, Maylin. Oh, hi, Lucy. I know. Well, that's the hope. I had so much fun the other day. If you guys missed my my reel, here, we'll pop this over here. I went and, oh right, okay, my phone's not on silent, so enough. I took my watercolors out and I went watercoloring. I was at a park for about 3 hours, and this was a Arteza book that I've had for a while, but I did this. I only had one person stop and look at it, and actually he was taking around taking pictures. There's loads of stuff going on at that park. I specifically left the people out of the painting though, because there was a lot of butts. And that's all I'm saying, is there's just everybody, you know, they go swimming in the river. And so there were lots of swimsuits and everything. So I had to be careful what I took pictures of and filmed for Instagram because, yeah, there was a lot. But I had so much fun. Thank you. Yeah, that's the hub. I really enjoyed it. I really, really did. Like I said, I was out for about 3 hours or so, and I snapped a couple pictures of some other kind of scenic things at the park that I want to paint. But it was super exciting, right, Jeanette? Cozy part of my day is collecting. There you go. Oh, thanks, Alexander. It was so funny because the guy that stopped by and asked me about it. At that point, I was about an hour and a half in, and he was just like, "Oh, that's so great! Like, how long you been sitting here?" I'm like, an hour and a half? And he's like, wait, what? I'm like, it was an hour and a half. It's a new easel, Della. It's a new easel for the acrylic paintings and everything. And I'm so excited to put it together. Like, I am going to be painting so much. I also had a thought. One of these days, do you guys just want to, like, my goal is to keep them all in this book, like the little ones. These pages are kind of stuck together. But do you guys want to do just like a stream where it's not a coloring page, but it's just a painting stream? Because we could do that. Good morning, Callie. I don't know. It's an idea. But yeah, so that was fun. I'll show you actually. Yeah, just for water here. Let me pull up what, because I took a reference picture in case the lighting changed at all. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, okay. So first things first, I'm telling you, I had so much to talk about today, guys. So, okay. This was the reference picture. Like I said, I took the picture in case the light changed or we got too many people. And obviously I did a little bit of creative license with it, but that's what the spot was. Oh, I love that, Kara. Hi, Annette. Sounds good. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that was that. Well, and you know, I'll be honest, like I would go live. I would go live at the park, but like while I was there, some dude got injured. I don't know if he like got in a fight or fell and hurt his head or whatever, but I'm sitting there painting. All of a sudden, like EMTs arrive and like all this stuff. I'm texting pictures of it to Steve going, oh my gosh, the police are here. The ambulance is here. What is they were just Winsor Newton Cotman watercolors. And I left my bag. Okay. Hang on one second, guys. I meant to bring my bag up, and a picture's not going to do it justice. So give me a second. I'm gonna run down and grab the watercolor bag I made. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm coming back. Coming back. Whew, that's a workout, man. Just jetting up and down the stairs. I meant to bring it up with me, but I totally spaced it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Renee's is soon too. Out of breath now. Okay, so do you guys remember we were talking about reading at the beach? Nice, Alex. Sorry, I'm out of breath now. You guys remember we were talking about that vintage fabric? I'm out of shape, man. Running up and down stairs is rough. But I went ahead and took all of that vintage fabric and I cut it into smaller strips. And so this is the front of the bag. I alternated with some kind of textured linen a little bit, and I did that. And then on the inside, make sure there's nothing. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so on the inside, I was going to make a pocket for the jar, but it was just going to be entirely too big. So on the inside, I've got the little watercolor set, and I was going to make a separate, oh, Renee, this was really easy in terms of like sewing projects, because it just took me a little bit to get out the measurements, but we should do like a Zoom call or something, and we can, I don't know all the technical names, but I can sew. I was going to make a separate bag for the paintbrushes, but instead I did a little slots in the back for the paintbrushes there. And then, you know, it's got the spray bottle and eraser, butterfly clips. That was the paint water. I need to empty it out. But surprised you got that done after your stream Saturday. I went and did, oh, this, yeah. I might have stayed up a little too late on Saturday. And when I say a little too late, because I played some video games with Steve in the evening. Shh, Steve, if you're listening, close your ears. I might have been up till like 4 a.m. Sewing. Right, Josephine? It was a little bit, but I really wanted the bag done so I could bring it with me, and it had everything. And I won't stay up that late again, but you know how it is. You get caught up with your crafts and your activities, and next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and Steve's getting up in the middle of the night and coming in the office and going, either I'm just really out of it, or it's it is what it is. I did pull a crafty all-nighter. Right? And I love it. I love it. Like, it was great. And so, yeah, I cut up just like the little strips and everything, and you absolutely do. Right? I mean, we do it every now and then. I also have this, oh, looks like they got a little paint on. I also have a clipboard with a little bit of watercolor, but I'm going to get myself just like a little foldable camping table because I don't want to bring a ton of stuff when I go to do this. But I also sat on the ground for like 3 hours when I did that. And honestly, I'm surprised like my back wasn't like killing me. So I actually got a small, or I have on my list, I'm going to get it in a couple days, but I have a small little like camping stool and a camping table that all folds up pretty small. So that is going to be a little bit different. So I'll be able to sit up, and rather than, you know, fighting off the fire ants as I'm sitting there. See, that's exactly what happens. You get caught up in it. Okay. One more birthday present that arrived yesterday from a friend where we lived before. I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Have you ever seen this? I opened it up yesterday. We played just a couple rounds before little Steve had to go to bed because, you know, little Emily still isn't feeling great. Right? Yeah. Have you redeemed your quilt square? Let's see. Hang on. We're going to refresh my dashboard here so I can see what you got. Hang on. Oh, got the hand stitch name. Oh, that reminds me. I have squares. Guys, we have so much to talk about. It's crazy. Yay, Ev. Okay, well, while we're on the topic of the quilt square, before we jump to this, okay, so updates are, we have Josephine's teapot. Hold on, let's get it in focus. There we go. We have Josephine's teapot. Thank you, Trey. Also, Paul is a handful today. He is all kinds of chaos. So if you hear things going on, it's him. But yeah, so we have the little teapot charm, which is super cute. And then we have our very first, oh, hi, Kelly and Kathleen, hello. Embroidery name, and now Ev will be our second, but this was Vicky's. So I got a piece of it here. That was actually really fun, and it didn't take all that long to do. Oh, I'll make a note of it. Ev. We'll do purple square. But yeah, it's so cute. So there's that one, and they will go up on the wall. There we go. We can't see the community quilt, but it was cutting off my head, so that'll go up on the wall for that one. And then, right, I know purple, it's great. It's a beautiful color. And I know you did, was it blue or purple you did for your hair? So we're gonna move these over real quick. How cute is this game? I was really wishing there was a way for me to play it with you guys, like on stream, but I just don't know that there's a way to do that. Yes, have a good day at work, Alex. So in here, now I won't be able to, can I zoom? That's as far out as we can zoom. Okay, so in here are the instructions. Hues and cues is what it is. I meant to pull up a link in case it's right up their alley. Hues and clues, I believe. Hang on, there it is. Oh, hey Annie. You coming to hang out? Annie's coming to hang out. Okay, This is the, oh, hold on. There we go. All right, I put it at the top since we're talking about it. Okay, so this is Hues and, not clues, Hues. Hues and Cues. So it's super cute. It's going to be really interesting to play with Steve and the kids, because in my head, I have I wish I could play this with Claire and Barbara and all of them, because they all know Prismacolors as well too. So like I can say, you know, dioxazine purple hue, although I can't because you can't use the word purple. But the basic rundown of the game is you have this giant board. There's more to it, but it won't all fit. Right? Stealth Kitty, a little bit. That's Andy. You have this giant board of this kind of gradient of colors, right? And then your guessing words are this. So the person who is giving the clues has this card, okay? And so in this instance, let's see, do we have B27, okay? That's this color. So what you do with the other people that are playing is you have to give them clues. So there's 2 rounds. The first round you give 1 clue. The second round you give 2 clues. So in this instance, I would say something like, well, I can't even think of it now. But the point is you can't say colors like red, blue, green, like the basic colors that you find. You have to get more creative. Like we did a purple one last night, and I said McDonald's Grimace, which, as we all know, is mostly purple. Annie, honey, don't get up there. She's like trying to climb the wall. Go on, down you go. And so you give clues, and then you have 2 rounds to guess. And like, then people put their little cone where they think the clue is. And then if it's B27, if they get in the middle, they get 3 points. If they get here, they get 2 points. If they get along any of the edges, it's 1 point. And if they're any further out, then they get no points. But it's like, we played it just a little bit, right, Maylin? That's what I was thinking too. And it seems just so super fun and cute. Like I said, I was really wishing that there was a way to do this online, because this would be so fun. Suzanne, hello, Suzanne. This was so fun. And although I did add my own rule, while you're not able to say, you know, like red, blue, green, pink, the basics, I made a new rule, is that nobody's allowed to say these look exactly the same, because it's going to drive my little color wheel head absolutely nuts if Steve keeps poking at the colors and goes, see, these 3 all look exactly the same. And I'm like, no, they're not. So super exciting. When little Emily is better, we want to do like full rounds and play with it. Okay, now last announcement. I wanted to make sure that this announcement was when most people are here, but if you haven't seen the community tab, let's see, what's my leads? I think we're good. If you haven't seen the community tab, we have an announcement. It was Suzanne, thank you. We have an announcement regarding the Rehab Center charity stream. So you can look over in the community tab. There is now a picture posted of all of the wonderful ladies. So Mondays are usually when they have their weekly group meetings. And so on that Monday evening, my mother brought most of the things we got. Some of the things we need to wait a couple more weeks on. But Monday night's haul or so was, right, Josephine, was the books, the pencils, the sharpeners. And I didn't post pictures of what's in the personal bag because, you know, there's also a certain level to know that there are personal items for them, you know, shampoo, soap, you know, all those kinds of things. Like, we're all aware of what those are, but, you know, feminine products and whatnot. I wasn't going to post a picture of that. But each of those bags were full with personal goodies like that. Just everything that you, like, think about what you would pack to go on a trip. A lot of these things, they are sometimes lacking in. And so we were able to get them all of those items. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to be getting them some household items. And then whatever is left is going to go towards groceries for these weekly meetings. Because when they have the weekly meetings where the ladies all get together, it is the people who are working there. It's like out of their pocket that all of the like food and everything for those goes to. So what's left is going to go for groceries, but in a couple weeks we'll have some more for them. But also we realized doing it this way where it's kind of broken up was actually a good thing, because as it was, they were all just like overwhelmed in a good way and just taken aback. Mom said there was like a literal, like an audible gasp in the room. Like it literally took their breath away. They were all just like, you know, Christmas morning. It was so exciting. Like, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for there. But long story short, they were all incredibly grateful and so happy, and it was so wonderful, right? I know. So if you want to see a little written update about that with the picture, that is over in the community tab, and I put it in the post. But in case anybody questions it, all the pictures were taken with the women's permission. You know, we explained what it was, that it was YouTube and it was going to go, you know, as a picture online, and they all okayed it. But so if you want to see that, that is over there. But yeah, it's been amazing and roller coaster of emotions. And as they color their pages, we're hoping to share some finished coloring pages and everything. But the good deed is done. A little bit more of that love is going to be spread around here in the next couple of weeks. I did, Britt. Actually, I did. I put together an email. As most of you know, Johanna's birthday is April 15th. And I say that not to dox her. It's public record, and she's talked about it before too. But her birthday is April 15th. And so I sent her a message. I usually, you know, drop her a happy birthday message. But in this one, I sent her a message with the whole story of everything from beginning to end. And she said it just warmed her heart and was just such, because basically I said, you know, something as little as this book that she published, you know, it ignited the fire of a love of coloring with everybody here, and, you know, created the coloring community. And from that coloring community, we were able to, you know, share that goodwill, that love and everything with these women that, you know, none of us know. They're in a completely other country. And had it not been for this community that got together, that wouldn't have happened. And so I wrote her this big long thing, and she was just so touched and, you know, a little emotional, and it was wonderful. And it was just, the whole thing was just absolutely, absolutely amazing. Right, Della? I know, exactly. Right. She said it was just the best gift, which was just awesome, because I specifically made a point of emailing her because I also wanted a little bit of a conclusion to the story. So I don't know. But I wanted to make sure I had pretty much the entirety of the story before I emailed her. But it was just, it's been a good week, you guys. It's been a really good week, and it was just amazing to be able to share that with all of them. Because even between the time that we got everything, because we had gotten a couple extras just in case, and there were actually a couple more ladies that had since arrived since we started this whole thing. Right, Kelly? So we had enough for everybody, and like I said, in a couple weeks we are getting them some household items for their rooms there, and yeah, it's just gonna be it's gonna be really great, right, Josephine? I love Hugh. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, so it was completely amazing. Now I'm trying to think, is that all? Is that all the announcements? There have been a lot of announcements. It was a big day. Like I said, I almost started stream early because I knew there was like so much going on. But since that's the base of the announcement, let's grab our eraser here. Ta-da! So we have all these pencils that are all put away now. But I did get out the Derwent, these ones here, because that's it. I know, right? Oh my gosh, there's just been so much going on. But I did really enjoy that painting in the park, and I definitely want to do it again. Oh, I was going to show you one of the other pictures that I took that I would like to paint at some point is this. So look at this. The way this grass like flows with the river is super cool. This was over one of the other bridges that was there, but super, super pretty. People like tube down this river the entire time. Like it goes smack dab through the middle of town, and people are always swimming there. It's definitely more college students that are there, so it's not exactly family friendly in that sense. Like, sure, I took video of me painting, but what you guys didn't hear was the volleyball court behind me playing Drop It Like It's Hot as loud as possible on their speakers. Needless to say, I brought my headphones and listened to my Lindsay Sterling while I painted, but I was just like, oh boy. Hi, Brooke. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's dive straight in and go ahead and get some actual coloring done. But yeah, so as more things happen with the ladies, obviously I'll be sharing it with you all. But yeah, it's gonna be super amazing. Hang on, I want to make sure that my latency is okay right now. It should be. stream running? Yes, okay, we're good. We're good. Anyway, but yeah, it's just been an amazing, amazing week. So I know we were working on the fish before. Let's go ahead and dive in and work on some of this seaweed because we're getting to the point where a lot of this is done, and then we're going to do the background last. So I'm using pale cedar now. But yeah, so it was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to share more with you guys. But hi, Natalie. But yeah, so it has been a busy, busy week. I will say for my birthday, Steve made a fish dinner with some like wild rice pilaf and some broccoli, and he even made a gluten-free cake from scratch, which was absolutely delicious. Like he really pulled out all the stops. Nice little town. Oh, that's right. I saw you. I love your color choices in that one, Renee. And if anybody missed it at the beginning, I had a birthday present come in today from Renee, and it's the new easel I was hoping to get. Oh, Natalie, I'm so glad. I'm always like, like bated breath, like holding my breath, making sure that it gets to you. Okay. He really is. He was. He did great. It was so good. And we're still like, the cake was a vanilla cake. And actually I didn't want any frosting on it. I just ate it with strawberries, and it was really similar to like strawberry shortcake. Really good. Okay, so that was pale cedar. Let's get crag green. So yeah, major points. Most of you saw, I haven't actually taken it downstairs yet, but you got me the Lord of the Cats. Oh wait, hold on. Lord of the Cats, the fellowship of the ring, which is absolutely adorable. They're cute. They're really cute. Okay. Right, Renee? Yeah, like you could do like a little sprinkle of powdered sugar if you wanted to, but it is a gluten. I'll have to see because I think the cake recipe that I found, Renee, is also you can make it dairy free. And I don't know about sugar free. I bet you there could be some sort of alternative that you could do with it. White strawberries? What are white strawberries? I've never even heard of those ones. That's right. You can't do sugar. I forgot about that. Yeah, I wonder if there's a different like type, like because if you add enough, like I know that strawberries are a natural sugar. Can you do natural sugars like from fruit? Because that's what I did. Is I did no frosting or anything, and I just did slice. Oh, they have a pineapple taste. Interesting. But yeah, I just did the sliced strawberries with it. All right, so we're just doing a few different colors here for the light green portion. Oh, nice, Renee. Well, see, he had initially gotten a box mix cake too, because like I wasn't gonna. I was just like, I'm not gonna make you do it from scratch. Not that I made him do it, but what we realized is the box that he had gotten had food dye in it, which little Steve cannot have because it makes him break out in hives. And so we're like, huh, okay. So I found a recipe, and so he went ahead and got that made up, and I was just like, oh, it's so good. It is so good. Like I said, we're still eating on it. Yeah, restrictions are rough. Oh, hang on, that was little Emily. I gotta check real quick. She just texted me, hey, chat, I'm gonna mute real quick, and I need to go ahead and get her some medicine. So if you guys missed at the beginning, little Emily's not feeling well, and I need to pop every now and then to go tend to her. So I will be right back. Push the wrong one. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I gave her some Tylenol right before stream when we were waiting to see if that was going to work, but it was not bringing it down as quickly as I'd like, so we got her some Motrin. What time is it? 10:26. Hang on, I'm going to write that down real quick. Hold on 1 second. I do not write down what medicine I gave her when, like, I cannot trust myself to remember it. Tyler Lane Wood, coffee. Ooh, nice. Yeah, well, little Steve, he was sick for a full week. And what we're struggling with this week is she is supposed to have, they're doing testing at her school this week. So we've been in contact with her teacher all week trying to find a game plan to work around the fact that she's, because like I said, little Steve was out for a full week, and yeah, she's on day like, I don't know, day 3 or 4 of having a fever. So which isn't concerning like when we're doing this, because it's responding to medicine and everything. Sorry, that's Steve's ringtone. Anyway, okay. So we're back now. All right, so let's see. Olive Earth is what we're going to use now. But just goes hand in hand with being a parent, right? All good. All right, let's see. I did unmute. All right, Olive Earth. But yeah, so it has been a really great week. So I'm excited to play the board game, excited to put the easel together. I cannot wait. Like I said, mine's been broken. I can't put it up because it just falls over. So definitely much appreciated, Renee. I am so excited. Like I said, I debated about whether or not I had time this morning to put it together, but I did not. What's going on, Deborah? Let's see. All right, where did I miss? Where's Deborah? Why am I not seeing Deborah? Oh, there it is. I'm sleepy, so I may drift off. Yes, get some rest. Get some rest. Absolutely. Yeah, I was not sleeping a ton last week, but it's just because I had so much going on. Hi, Robin. How are you? But yeah, I think that game's gonna be. I was telling Steve, I was like, man, I wish like more of the coloring people lived closer. Like that coloring hues and cues game is gonna be so, not coloring, but you know, the color game. Right, Renee? I was thinking, I'm like, how would they have even done this? Well, the funny thing is crafting till the wee hours. Yeah, that might have had something to do with it. The funny thing is so the post office that I go to, it's a small post office. And the guy who works there, the main guy, he knows me by sight now, which is just hilarious because I haven't been there that many times, but it just says how small that is. So I went and checked the mailbox this morning and there wasn't anything in it. And then I heard him from the back going like, oh, wait, I got something. I'm like, oh, okay. So then he brought it out from the room and I was like, oh, well, that works. Apparently UPS delivered to the post office last night, but it's just so funny that like he knows me by sight now. And I gotta tell you, this post office is a heck of a lot better than our old one used to be. It's so nice. I actually get packages. Actually, it was funny. I had ordered some shoelaces I need to finish the other shoe, and now that the shoelaces I might. But you guys remember this shoe that I did? Okay, well, I had ordered some colored shoelaces for it back in October, and they never showed up. They never showed up, and it was one of those things where I didn't even bother doing a return for it, like trying to, you know, like, hey, it never made it here kind of thing, because I think it was only like $6 when I did it, and I'm like, we were in the middle of getting ready for the move, and I was like, this is more of a headache than it's worth. But then it showed up. These shoelaces that have been missing since October ended up there. They got forwarded here now, but I was just like, how many months did it take for me to get these shoelaces? And I was like, man, I bet this tiny little package has some stories to tell. It's hilarious. I was like, well, I guess it's here now. Oh, thank you and welcome. Hi, Grace. Welcome. Yeah, we are working with the Derwent Drawing today. We're working on in Small Victories. Right, Kara? No, it was still sealed and everything. And I was just like, well, at least I've got the shoelaces now. Give me some incentive to finish the other shoe. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Oh, Vicky. Look, it's gonna go up on the wall now. But yours is all done. I know, right, Alex? And it was one of those things that wasn't like shipped in a box. It was shipped in its packaging. So it must have just like slipped through the cracks, literally. Oh, thank you, Elise. I will. Oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, it's all done. Here, we'll do. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of this one. I was looking up different styles of embroidery for lettering, and something like this kind of popped out. But yeah, there it is. And then we have Ev. Ev redeemed the embroidery one, and then Megan has a vinyl one, which I haven't decided which vinyl to do. Josephine has the gold glitter, but we have the added teapot. Yeah, so the two, these are the two colors that I have for the quilt. And I have a printed one that we can go ahead and do if we run out of these ones. But we have like 60 of each of these. Well, actually, I can probably cut more, but I have a bunch of this fabric. So the choices for the squares are either green or purple. And I suppose I didn't put it in there to say which color you want, because eventually I'll need to make sure that it's alternated so we all don't just have you know, the same colors all clumped together. But it's so early on that if you're in like this first 20 group, if you want to add what color, because I know Ev said that she wanted a purple one. If we're in this first group of a few of them, you could go ahead and differentiate. As we get later on, I'll probably need to make the call on whether or not it's purple or green. But for now, if you redeem a square, so Megan, if there's a color that you want, whether the green or the purple, right? It's so cute. Let me know. And then I can choose that color for you. Also, I know some people had mentioned it on the last stream. On my personal wish list, I did not personal. It's on the wish list for the channel. Down at the bottom of it. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Down at the bottom of it, I added a bunch of charms. Not that, you know, because we have loads of charms, but I know some people have expressed that they want to get some charms for it. So I added a few charms at the bottom of the list if you wanted to join in on that. But yeah, it's super exciting. We're getting more. So that with those two, and then Ev's and Megan's. So obviously we have the big charity drive square, which is about the equivalent of 4 squares. But we'll have, let's see, we've got 2 here, so that's 5. So we'll have 7 smaller squares after I do Megan and Ev. So I'm gonna need to figure out like how to organize it so that they can all line up. Maybe like I can put the charity one like in its own spot, like over here or over here or something. But yeah, it's starting to get filled up, and so many of you are so close. Here, let me look. Actually, we'll go to this one. Right, I know, Alex. That's why I don't want to do the same font for every square, because I think that'll like, it's not, you know, the exact same all the way through. Everybody's different. So it'll be like unique for every square. So let's see. We have, so Megan redeemed and Ev redeemed. I know Callie's waiting because she wants to do a square and an add-on at the same time. Shannon has now reached enough for the vinyl. Britt has enough for the vinyl. Sue and Alex both have enough for the vinyl. But some of you guys are getting real close. We're going to have like a bunch of them all at once, and I absolutely love it. It's going to be amazing. Since 7:40 a.m. What was I doing at 7:40 a.m.? Where was I? I was taking Steve to work at 7:40 a.m. But yeah, it's going to be amazing. And like I said, like my plan was for 120 squares, but honestly, like if this takes off and there's loads of them, it's our square or it's our quill. Like it's not like there's some hard and fast rule that says we can't do any squares. Sigrid, let's see. I tried up for anything. Crack me up. Yeah, you just have to do exclamation point points, because I'm not seeing it on the top 25, and it take me a little while to search through all the names. But yeah, if you want to check your points, you can just do exclamation points And then at the end of the stream, then you can do exclamation point points again. And you can keep an eye, because a lot of you are getting really close. Well, it's not like I hadn't done it before. There is a cooldown, so if a couple people are doing it at the same time, just give it like 5 seconds, and then you'll be able to do it again. Yeah, so like yeah, Linda. So it's if it's done blah 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 blah. Can't talk. Words are hard. If there's multiple exclamation points, there's like a 5 to 10 second cooldown. So you just have to wait. Is it not working at all? Hang on. Why isn't it working? Let me double check my commands here. Okay, I'm going to turn it off and turn it on. Okay, now let's try that again. Well, I know the redemptions are working, so why don't... Well, but it's different like that. Like I can't... I turned it off and turned it on, but... We'll just do, at the end of stream, we'll do a scroll through. In the meantime, those of you that are in the top 25, you can type in exclamation point. Oh, but I wonder if loyalty's working, because it could just be Streamlabs altogether. Oh no, it is counting, because some of them have gone up since the stream. There you go. Okay, so Nightbot is working. Yeah, there you go, Renee. So go ahead and click on the loyalty link, and if you're in the top 25, it will show, and those are going to be those that are really close to redeeming. But for the other one, let me just refresh it real quick. I'll have to double check that. But I can always, at the end of stream, I can go through and see how everybody is doing. That's weird though. That's not working, because the Nightbot, like that does exclamation point loyalty and exclamation point quilts, they're two different kinds of bots. Hi, Marcy. So now that I refreshed it. Well, see, and part of me is waiting for Nightbot, because I also like having Nightbot with its full points, because I can gauge how many points possible everybody has earned. So like Nightbot is up to 7,070 points. Okay, well, for whatever reason, the Streamlabs bot isn't working. I'll have to maybe reinitiate it after stream. But if you just check out the loyalty store, if you're in the top 25, it'll pop up there, and then we'll do a points check at the end of stream. So yeah, bots can be complicated sometimes, because sometimes like the websites just don't work. But let me double check real quick. You'll be able to see if it's collecting, and if it doesn't collect during this stream, yeah, because I think Shannon's earned points. I'll refresh it here in a little bit, but I believe it's still registering, because Shannon wasn't at the 3,500 yet, and she is now, right? She is now now that the stream has started. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing a muted color palette. We did this one with the same pencils, and then we had a request to kind of match the same color scheme, and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, heck yeah, we will. So that is what we're working on for that. Right? Very busy. Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the smoke blue, because I want to get just a little bit of a variation on this seaweed here. Hi, Connie. How are you? Is the first digit you can't see the whole number? Well, I wonder if like you can't see other people's. All right. Well, we'll do a points check at the end of stream, because I do have an active list. So I will check it at the end. Yours hasn't changed since you redeemed? Okay. I'm gonna keep this up, and I'll refresh it at the end of stream. If for some reason it doesn't collect, I can manually add points. So I'll just do the math at the end of stream to see how much everybody could have earned, and I will add it. I will add it at the end of stream, because clearly there's something going on with the Stream Elements bot. So No worries, you guys won't miss out on your points for today. I'll just manually add it to everybody that was here at the end of stream. That's fair, Sigrid. That's fair. Okay, let's add a little bit of... Exactly. Yeah, either way, no one will miss out on any points. And honestly, I probably just need to re-add Nightbot, or not Nightbot, the Streamlabs bot to the moderators. Sometimes they do that. You purged 75. Oh, that's right, Miss Butterfly. I saw that one up there. I don't know that she's planning another small book. I want to say her new book is going to be the same size, but let's see. Let's pull it up real quick. Johanna Basford. Let's see. Her new book is Magical Worlds. The front cover shape looks like her normal 10 by 10. Let's see. See if I could pull it up in the specifics. But yes, I believe her next book is going to be her regular full-size book. Like there's, according to the page list, there's going to be... Oh, she said after Magical Worlds there'll be another smaller one. Oh, nice. Slow adding points after redemption. I had this account on the last couple of streams. Different device I traveled with. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, because I can combine them afterwards. Okay. All right, that's good for now. Let's add just a little bit of the ink blue. Sounds good, Alex. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's the great thing because I can manually add for everyone after the stream is over. And I'm going to go have a word with Cloudbot and say, hey, Cloudbot, get it together. We got points to earn and quilt squares to do. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of the ink blue to get some variation on the seaweed because it doesn't all have to be the same. Okay. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of this green. Oh wait, what? Really? Oh yeah. Send me an email and I will let you know. Yeah, you can send me the deets there. I'll take a look at it. Okay. Got the watercolor book in the way. Oh, Kelly, you won't be disappointed. They are such a pretty set of pencils. They are so nice. Okay, let's get started. We're definitely going to do, let's do red for the tail. I like the idea of red for the tail. Bailey J. Now, you guys have mentioned Bailey J a couple times. What does she, or he, I suppose, what do they stream? Because I know you guys mentioned that they had that mic that they forgot to turn off when they went to go use the restroom. But I assume it's some sort of artist streamer. Yeah, I need to do research for another like shirt mic. That way we don't have to worry about it, fading as I'm moving them around. Has a fall feeling? Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, for those of you that have like vegetable gardens or whatever else, I mean, what with it being spring now, is anybody else planting their garden? I've been debating about doing pumpkins in the backyard because now we don't have to have lawn people. I tried to do pumpkins before at our previous house, but the lawn guys came through and just completely ate up anything we had planted back there. It was super awesome. But now we do our own yard, so I can be careful not to nick it in all of the lawn maintenance. Oh no, the deer kept eating the asparagus. Yeah, the points are being funky right now. Oh, your first coloring kit. Oh, that's exciting. I see the flower bed are going awesome. Vicky. That's hilarious. All right, Olive Earth. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's do a little bit of the smoke blue for here. Oh gosh, I have at least 5 going at one time, Sigrid. So many. So we're not going to do all smoke blue. We're just going to go do it. We're going to do it in a few spots. And then let's do the, what is it, crag green. Aw, thank you, Jeanette. Oh, Sugar Sweethearts, nice. Oh my gosh. Like diamond paintings always, because now I have extra wall space to go ahead and get them hung up. I did finish the watercolor bag, so I don't have any sewing projects on deck. I have embroidery projects that I want to try and do. Obviously, we got paintings out the wazoo. I cannot wait to go to another park again and paint some more because, oh, that was so fun. That was so fun. It was funny because Steve actually asked, you know, like how many people like stopped to talk to you. And although I was painting, I did have one guy that stopped to talk to me. But otherwise, like I really didn't have anybody like come over and look or anything, which is great and fine because like I definitely, you know, I was wearing dark clothes. I was like one of the only females that wasn't in a bikini. Of course, I wasn't swimming. So, you know, but like I had headphones on, like I very much was engrossed in the painting. So I wasn't exactly giving the come talk to me kind of vibes, which was just fine. Cause I was like, no, I just want to paint. And I could go to an area where there's not as many people, but truth be told, like with that many people around, I felt safer to be able to kind of zone out and just get into the painting. Cause like if I'm at a park by myself and I've got headphones on, like I feel like that just sort of puts a target on my back. But when I'm surrounded by people, not like so many people that it's like a country fair kind of thing, but enough people around that I felt safer, you know, kind of not having to pay attention constantly. Aw, thank you, Marcy. Knitting, crochet, let's see, cross stitch, hand embroidery. What's machine embroidery? Oh, machine. Machine embroidery where I can sit up. That's awesome. Claire, hello, Claire. How are you? But yeah, I was surprised. I was a little nervous that I was going to be able to get the painting like done. Okay, like I brought a pencil to sketch it out and everything, but I didn't end up sketching. The most helpful technique for me was to initially take a picture of what I was planning on doing so that I could get my framing right on it. And then after that, I didn't really need anything else. So like I got the little bits in, but yeah, it was really nice. And then to be able to see, the only thing I had to keep an eye on because I was there in the afternoon, you know, we have changing sun, so changing shadow. So I had to keep that in mind, but exactly, Kelly. Yeah. Color by number projects to create one big piece to have the garden hideaway with color recipes and instructions. Oh, on Legion paper. If I remember that, that's pretty decent paper. Yeah, so because there's a really pretty park that has a gazebo that's in the same town, but because that's not the town that I live in. I was in a different town, but anyway, it's a more populated town. But the gazebo is really, really pretty. But there was no one at the park. Like there's a busy highway next to it, but I was just like, no, that makes me a little bit too nervous. So I definitely packed up and went to a more higher frequented park. Okay, so let's get a little bit more of the smoke blue in here. Also, it's overcast, so the light outside keeps changing. So if you feel like it's too dark, let me know. Like, I don't want to turn it so bright that it makes it so you can't really see the correct colors as close as we can. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of Ruby Earth. Go on the side just a bit. And then let's grab... Right? Okay, now let's grab chocolate. There we go, for just a little bit of shadow. And I do have the eraser today, so we're going to work on some highlights for the scales as well. But yeah, it has just been an amazingly wonderful week. 38's not as terrifying as I thought it would be. 2 diamond paints have 5 different coloring pages in progress. Yep, that sounds familiar. Like, there's just not enough hours in the day. Like, I need to be, like, cross-geneticized with, like, I don't know, that's not a word, but with, like, an octopus so I can have more arms, but at the same time also clone me so I can do more projects at once, because there's not enough time, there's not enough arms. Need more brain power for all of it. I just want to do all the things. All the things. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit of that chocolate under this part. And then let's do blue for this kind of area of the gills. We're just going to fill it in with the smoke blue completely. Yeah, I really like the muted color of these. I think it's really nice. Okay, smoke blue all the way. And then let's do ink blue. 38 sounds so much better than 52. No, I'm gonna get there the long way, but you know, I don't know, 38's. I can't say that it's different. I am officially fully in my late 30s. Well, no, I guess 37 was officially late 30s, but still. Clones do housework and crafting. Oh my gosh, yes. They did, Kelly, but honestly, I want them to increase the Derwent drawing set instead. Like that's what I want. Hermione's pendant. Oh my gosh, Angela, yes, so much so. Oh, thank you. And swap 69. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. Part of me also doesn't want to go too fast, because when I get older, that means my kids are older, and already like they're getting so big and growing so fast. Like it's just like too much, too fast. Okay, let's do a little bit of Ruby Earth. Thank you. It's to wear out. Made me feel my age. Oh no. Boss is chatting. All right, let's do a little bit of Ruby Earth in here, just to get a little bit of color variation. I definitely wouldn't want to do my 20s again. And I don't even know that I'd want to do my early 30s again. Let's see. Let's do the orange. So let's see. What do we got? We got this one. Let's do the light sienna. Time does not stop. Wish you could pause it sometimes, though. The time turner would be great. Right, Angela? I know it. Like, there's the pastel sets, the full sets, but yeah, if they made a full muted tone set, oh my gosh, I would be over that, all over that in a heartbeat. Absolutely, because these are just gorgeous, and they're so soft, and they blend so nice. Like, yeah. Although I will say, do you guys remember that post that I made last week that was all about like pencil sets and stuff that I recommend? Who has a muted color set? This one, the Derwent drawing set, is the muted set. Right, Kim? No, absolutely not. Wait, what was I going to say? Oh, right. So, you know, I posted those stories about pencils that I recommend, and a handful of the companies liked the post, which means, you know, Derwent might have seen it. I'm just saying. We need like a petition to be like, hey, Derwent, can you please make a large set of these, because that would be amazing. Okay, I don't remember what we used for this light one. I want to say it was wheat. Speaking of bows, thank you. Yes, absolutely, Kelly. Isn't that amazing? They are. Yeah, they are, Dee Dee. They're amazing. Absolutely. So if you just look, the link for these pencils are actually in the description if you want to go straight to them. Not gonna lie, if you use my my links, then you I get a teeny tiny little bit of a commission. My next gift card from those is going to be used to get the table and the stool that I want to use for the outside painting. Thank you, Shannon. Not school days, right? Exactly. Okay, we're going to do wheat there. And then let's grab, what did we do for here? It's a little bit of a green. Let's grab, this one is, make a 300 count gel. Have you checked out the Aen Art gel pen secret? It's AEN Art gel pens. I had a day the other day, I was working with gel pens, this green shadow. I'm like, none of them, like they're all gel pens that usually work, but I was just like, what is happening? It's like it knows. But it was really fun. I had, you know, I had my coffee with me and I had some water and some snacks, but honestly, like I didn't even eat the snacks while I was there. I just seriously got in the zone and just for 3 hours, man, I just chilled out and painted and it was great. I loved it. Okay, so that was a little bit of the green shadow. Let's add some of, what do I want? Let's do a little bit of the red. Hi, Marilyn. Sounds good. People with my name for 20 years of my life. I never met. Elise is getting much more common. Stop now in your 30s, right? Okay, so let's see. Ruby Earth. But it's the same way for Little Steve. Obviously, we know Little Steve isn't actually his name. But for Little Steve, for his name, we specifically chose it because it was supposedly not the name of the year. Like we tried to steer clear of popular names for the year. Then lo and behold, you know, he's born. We name him this thing a few years later. So many little boys with his same name. And I'm like, what the heck happened? This was not supposed to be a popular name. I felt a gas watching how cruel in high school I was quite. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. I have no strong desire to go back to high school in any way, shape, or form. Like, even still, like, I haven't heard anything about, like, my, I guess it would be my 20-year high school reunion. But honestly, like, now with social media, we keep in touch with the people we want to keep in touch in. I have zero desire to go to a high school reunion. Like, none whatsoever. Like, why would I want to spend a bunch of money on a plane ticket and go back to see those people? Like, absolutely not. From anti-bullying policy, right? Okay, it's been just a little bit. I want to refresh the store. So let's see. Hallie was at 4830. Shannon was at 3660. Okay, yeah, you guys are right. It's definitely off. Okay. Well, then I will, I'll do the math. Yeah, because it's not even accruing. I'll do the math and add points for everybody that was here today. And you don't need to, I can't talk. It'll tell me on there who was here today. So I will keep track of that. But yeah, we'll just do it that way. All right, let's do this same kind of color combo for the fin down here. Am I from Texas? Yes. Well, initially, no. No, I'm from originally. I can do an auto. It does it all. It does it all at once. So I can say, you know, give everybody that was here for today, like I choose a date and then I can add points to everybody that was active on that date. 5 Susan in my graduating class talk about heads turning when the name is called. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, it tells me who was active. So that says who that, but yes. Yeah, active, exactly. Oh wait, what was the question up there? Oh, I missed it. But yes, that sounds about right, Kelly. Because why would I, right? 20s body, but emotional. Right, Britt? True words were never spoken. Oh my gosh, so much. Hello, Tyree. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Then we used green shadow. Oh, nice. Well, and what we'll do before I end for today, I'll see about adding the points before we go completely. And then that way, if anybody wanted to purchase at the end of stream, or, you know, you can purchase when I'm not live too. So yeah, maybe I'll do it that way because Renee is live at noon when we're done. Well, noon my time when we're done. And I'll need to go tend to little Emily. So just keep an eye on it and check back later today and I'll have that updated. So if you want to go ahead and redeem, you can do that if you were like close to the 4,000 or whatever else. Okay, so I'm using Ruby Earth now. Okay, and then let's see. Let's do a little bit of the smoke blue. She's noon today. Isn't Renee usually after me on Wednesdays? Oh, Saturdays. Sorry, my brain was on a Saturday. Yeah, no, ignore me. I'm completely, what? Who said that? It was the cat. It wasn't me. My brain is thinking today's Saturday. It's because little Emily is home. It's throwing me a go-to. I probably need to, Shannon. I'll be honest. Like, we're lucky I function all. My eye has been twitching for like 3 weeks. Braining is hard. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I will math everything and add it afterwards. So yeah, just check back later. You can redeem your stuff. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, let's do the Mars Violet. Right, Renee, get it together. Aren't you're ready to go in like an hour, right? Is that what's happening? Oh, my lord. See, I got Renee on the brain too because of the awesome gift. So set your schedule. Oh boy. All right, Mars Violet. Oh boy, man. Yep. Don't mind me. Yeah, didn't you know, Renee? Oh my goodness. All right, that's the Mars Violet. And then we're going to get the Ruby Earth. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Pencil fumes. Lack of sleep, maybe. Oh gosh. Although I don't know, I was asleep by 11 last night, which is good for me, man. I have a tendency to stay up until the next Wordle is ready. Okay, let's see. Pale cedar. Gonna do that on this outside part, and then we'll use the green. I just need more coffee. That's the thing, right? Oh, talk to me some few words, and now he wants to talk my ear. So he appreciates you. That's all. Oh, cool. All right, sweet. All right, olive earth. Let's give it a quick sharpen. I think we'll do blue a little bit on it too. Out cold by 8:30. Oh, that's nice though. Furlies. I've never been to Norway, but I hear it's beautiful. Like New Zealand. New Zealand would be cool to go to. Yeah, and we had some storms roll through this week. Nothing like really long. They were kind of short-lived, but if you know that the thunder is loud enough to send Paul running, it's pretty loud thunder. Okay, and then let's do a little bit of the ink blue. Hi, Sheila. Oh, you're fine. You're just fine. Okay, so ink blue. Done yesterday for just a few minutes, ended up taking a 3-hour nap. Right? Oh my gosh, I was so tired yesterday. Plus, I've changed, my meds have shifted just a little bit, and one of them can make me kind of tired. So like yesterday was the first time that like I had taken it, and oh my gosh, I was nodding off multiple times yesterday. However, I did end up, for dinner, I made, not that pencil, I meant to get smoked blue. I made some fried chicken. So I got some chicken tenders at the store, and then I used my gluten-free flour, and I double dredged the chicken. So the gluten-free flour plus onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of garlic salt, paprika, and then I mixed up a couple eggs, and so I dipped the chicken in the eggs, and then in the flour, and then in the eggs again, and the flour, and then cooked that up. And oh my goodness, it was delicious. So delicious. I should have gotten more chicken. I don't know what I was thinking, but little Emily said that it was the best chicken she ever had. So I will count that as a win. Let's see. Let's do blue for the whiskers as well. Gonna do all smoke blue here. Oh, I'm sorry. I have no idea if it helps. I have no idea what we're doing for dinner tonight. Not a clue. Absolutely none whatsoever. May just wing it. All right, so let's do a little bit of ruby earth. I want to get darker here. Or maybe we should just go for that chocolate. Let's do the chocolate again. So you want to hear a really cute gift reasoning? for the gift that little Steve got me. So first of all, little Steve and Big Steve took a trip to Target because little Steve wanted to get me birthday presents. I have a flavor of gum that I really like that it keeps me from eating sweets when I want sweets. So I just pop in a piece of gum and chew that for a while. So he got some gum. He also happened to get me a bag of Reese's. Like, I don't know why they put shareable on a bag of Reese's. I'm not sharing it. Like, but one of the other things he got me. So ever since Steve and I have been together, the running joke is that whenever he asks me, you know, what I want for a birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day, all that kind of stuff, I jokingly always say, I want a pony. Wait, what's going on? Oh, sounds good, Chris. I'll go ahead and take a look at that. So I'm going with a friend, so we'll stay with her family. We'll be in Oslo for a bit. Oh, that sounds so fun. Baking soda, my flour mix makes it. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Barbecue chicken. Ooh, that's good. Wait, what did Callie say? Hang on, I missed what Callie said. I missed something. Yeah, I've never done the baking soda with it. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, right, the present. So he got me the running joke with Steve is every time he asks me if what I want, I always say, "Oh, I want a pony." Even when we lived in an apartment, I'm like, I could keep him on the balcony. Like, it's totally fine. We don't need, you know, a yard or grass or anything. So it's just been a running joke every year. And so little Steve, he got me a stuffed animal of a pony at Target. And he said, well, you always ask for a pony and now you have one. So it's absolutely adorable. So he got me a little pony stuffy. It was so cute. But yeah, no, it was a great birthday all around. Okay, so there we go. Using the chocolate. We're just adding a bit of shadow. You felt a small jolt. Oh! Did you touch something electric? Oh, I hope you're okay. That's like my cow under my bed. Right? Oh, nice. Okay. He's doing much better, but little Emily is home today because she now has what he had. So he was sick with a fever for about almost a solid week, and that's what she's playing into now. The downside aside from her not feeling well, is that her school is currently having end of the year testing, and she has not been able to go because she's been running a fever. So we've been in contact with her teacher trying to find a balance for it. But yeah, it's always a little rough when they don't feel well. And sorry, my phone's going off. And there's just not a lot that you can do. They just got to ride it out. So she's just had lots of relaxed time. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I just realized something. All right. It's so wonderful. Wait, type what out? I missed something. Oh, baking soda. I got you. I got you. I just realized something, you guys. I thought that this was just a combination picture of like a house and a fish. I didn't realize that the house is on the fish's back. And here's why I realize what it is now, because these little things are part of the fish because this fin is behind it. So the house is supposed to be on top of the fish. Like, I didn't get that at all. I thought it was just, yeah, it's a house on a fish. Shush. I just didn't put the connection. I thought maybe these were like bushes, but the fact that the fin is behind it. Oh my gosh. I feel like this should change the way that we're coloring it. Right? I totally missed it. I just, it's my brain is not, I don't brain well. Now I know I need to. But now I have a better idea of how I should be coloring it. I mean, as a fish house. Yeah, I did not catch on to that. All right, well, we're going to do these little finsies a little bit different. And we're going to add some different shadows to make this make a lot more sense. My brain has always been that old, Renee. Like, I don't brain well. I just don't. Waterfalls and fjords, wonderful drive with a hairpin. Ooh, that's pretty. Just wait until you hit 40. No thanks, man. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't do the brain things as well as I should brain. All right, let's do green shadow now. Oh my gosh. Good news is, despite the fact that my license expired, because I totally let that one flub, I did not have to retake the driving test, and I was actually able to go in and get it redone. But that one sort of snuck up on me. But I got it taken care of, but I was totally stressed. All right, so Ruby Earth, because I thought, like, you know, once it expires, you can't drive with it anymore. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get it fixed. And like the appointment, like we looked online at our, you know, license place, and they're like, oh, the next appointment is April 30th. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? But they have like a select number of appointments that they hand out at the beginning of the day. So I was just like, okay, well, cool. We'll get there as soon as they open, you know, maybe a little bit beforehand, and then we can go in straight away. Apparently everybody else had that idea too, and there was a line out the door, but they were really efficient because the people that were in line were also people that were trying to get that, you know, very, very precious few appointments. But the way they did it is you went in the line, you told them what you needed to do it for, and then they printed it off what time your appointment during the day was. So rather than waiting, you know, 3-4 hours like we used to have to, they made it so they're like, oh, okay, well, here's your appointment time. Just come back during this time. And I was like, oh, thank God. And the brain tells me to look a little bit closer. Exactly. Every 2 years. What? It shortens when you get older? I didn't realize that. They also had to retake my picture. I guess whenever you re-up your license, you have to do that. But I was like, oh. Thankfully, I had done hair and makeup that day. Basically, my rule of thumb is if I'm doing anything more than just picking the kids up from school, I do hair and makeup. If I'm just doing school pickup and no one else is seeing me, it's no makeup and sweatpants, so it's good. Well, see, what happened is I did sort of renew it previously because I had misplaced my ID. I ended up finding it, so I had 2 for the longest time. So I had renewed it online so I could get a replacement. So because I had done that, I couldn't do it again. So I guess it's like only every other time can you renew it online. But it worked out well because, let's see, that was Smoke Blue, and now we're going to do Ruby Earth. It worked out well because I needed to change the address on mine anyway. So that's all updated now. But still, my biggest thing was like, I need to be able to drive. Like it's not just for errands and stuff, but, you know, for chauffeuring around and school runs and all of that. And I was like, this cannot happen. Anyway, I just felt so silly not realizing it. But I feel like I can't be the only one, right? We're using all of Earth who like, you know, it expires and you're like, oh, crud, when did this happen? I don't know. I don't regularly look at the date on my license. Apparently I need to, though. I haven't re-upped my passport. Last time I got a passport was way back. Gosh, it was over a decade ago. And it has since expired. But I feel like unless you're like planning on traveling, like, I don't know, short of a secondary form of ID, I don't know that it's necessary to have a passport. Needs ID. Yeah, yeah, I was surprised. Okay, so now that I know it's a fish house, because it's attached to fish, we're going to change our shadows a little bit. So we're actually going to continue them this way. And then we are still going to have the highlight on the fish active. Otherwise, I can go, oh, that's right. Okay, that's fair. See, well, you're last time I was in Canada, you didn't need a passport to go to Canada. If that tells you how long ago it is. Passport is every 10 years. Yeah, so it's been over 10 years. We had planned on taking a trip to Ireland, and this was before I went to Scotland. But Steve and I had planned on taking a trip to Ireland, and then I broke my ankle. Because, you know, me. All right, so we're going to use chocolate here, and we are going to continue out the shadows to make it obvious to everyone else that this fish is attached, or the house is attached to the fish. Because it was not obvious to me initially. Oh, my bad. Forgot my password. Just use it instead of doing the enhanced. The enhanced ID. That's fair. That's fair. believe one face ago. They classify senior citizens as a different class. They encourage seniors to take driving classes. Oh, all right. Well, that's fair. But yeah, I mean, I don't travel out of the country all that often. I want to do it more. Don't get me wrong. I want to do it more. There was so much of Scotland I didn't get to see. And I was able to go with my mom last time. Steve is a huge history buff, so it would be cool to, you know, do some sort of historical trip with him. But yeah, I don't see us logically being able to do that again until the kids are older, though. However, this summer, we are hoping to maybe make a trip to Pacific Northwest. We will see, though. Nothing's set in stone, but that would be really cool if we got to do that. All right, let's do ink blue again. I want to re-emphasize some of these shadows with the blue. Make it just a bit darker. Yeah, so Mrs. Butterfly, for whatever reason, the points aren't working right now, but I have a list of everybody who was active today. So after stream, I'm going to go ahead and add it to everyone's list. So you won't miss out on your points. Are you really? You know, I might just have to let you guys, I know that we're planning on like going around and doing different things. So I'm not exactly sure where in the Pacific Northwest we'll be, but if I can figure out a time to maybe, you know, say, hey, I'm going to be at a coffee shop at this time. If you guys wanted to meet up then, we probably could. Do in another country. Gotcha. Okay. Let's do a little bit of the Ruby Earth. Obviously, it's the internet, so I need to be careful. But those of you that have been around for a while, we could put together like a private message group and just go do lunch or something at least. Scary. I'm careful. All right, a little bit of this. Well, and I also make it a habit of never announcing exactly when I'm going to be gone from my house. So it won't exactly be a wide, hey, I'm going to be many states away at this date and this time, because that's probably not the best idea. But for those of you that I've known for years, we could do some sort of private message and do it that way. All right, let's use a little bit of our blender. Driver's ed 3 times because he hit, oh no, he hit a fence. Oh my gosh. All right, let's use a little bit of a blender here. Okay. Let's use a little bit of that Ruby Earth here. See, and obviously I added brown to it, so it's going to get muddy. I've never really said exactly where, but we're more like central southern Texas-ish area. Those of you who've gotten mail from me probably know where my P.O. box is, but that's basically it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I posted afterwards. Yeah, because when I did the trip to Scotland, I think I posted afterwards with that one too. I even made like a little video. It was a good trip though. That was a really good trip. And it was nice to kind of have that bonding time with my mom. Okay. Oh, nice, Angela. Oh my gosh, man, if I ever make it to the UK, you better believe I'm going to be telling everybody, well, not everybody, but you know, I'll be, those of you that I know are there, I'll be shooting a message, be like, so I'm across the pond for X amount of days if you want to meet up. That would be so fun. Okay, so I'm just using the Chinese white. I blended a little bit. Smoothing that out just a touch. Okay. And now, hi, Christine. Now, let's clean our eraser tip real quick. Okay. Oh gosh, yeah. Story about a goat statue? Wait, a goat statue. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see. Do I want to do it? Sorry, I guess I should keep it in frame. With the sun and the clouds, it keeps adjusting a little bit. Let's go ahead and start with, we're going to do a bit of a line here. Okay, this isn't going to be like it solidly. We're going to be smoothing that out, but we're creating a bit of a shine line here. Okay, but then on the scales as well, I'm gonna lift some of that darker pencil. Okay, now let's use our white. A mercy license. What's a mercy license? Okay, so we're going to smooth that out now. I almost wonder if we should use a little bit of the paint pen as well. Yeah, that's fine. I think some of our music turned off. Thanks, Callie. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit there. And some white on here too. Maybe we'll do another down here. Obviously, like a shine across the scales is going to stand out more where there's more pencil, but like these areas where it's just like really light, it's not going to stand out as much. Oh, what did Topeka say? Yeah, possibly. It's not something I do all the time. And I think if it's anybody that I meet up with, it has to be somebody that I've spoken with and known for years. If I were to do like a group meetup somewhere, it would, yeah, there's a lot of things to take place. Because there is always the, you know, meeting people off the internet isn't exactly super safe. So you do still have to be really careful. So I will say this, even if you lived within driver's distance, it is something I'd have to think about just because, you know, safety and whatnot. Right, Callie? You possibly can. Yeah, I'd rather not be, you know, not that you're a kidnapper or anything, but, you know, that's to be safe. Okay. All right, I think I am okay with that for now. Let's do a little bit, just a smidge up here. Because, I mean, it is in the water. It's a shiny fishy. All right. So I kind of really like it for like those like Twitch cons and Comic Cons and all that. Like, it's a great way for people to meet up with you without, you know, massive safety concerns. Okay. Exactly. And that's a big part of the reason why, you know, I don't share stuff like about the kids. Just super careful about everything. All right, let's do a little bit there. I feel like I do want to grab one of the white paint pens here. You can get a little bit of that white. Let's see which one is going to cooperate today. Where? Okay, here we go. Acrylic paint pen. Just give these a good shake. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna fuel the drama, but yeah, that was a bit nervous. Oh, we've had a lot of talk because little Emily's been having a lot of questions lately about, you know, getting her license and all that. And I was like, well, first of all, is as good as Prisma's. The Chinese white is absolutely brilliant. I just don't use it all that often because I only have the one of it. But yes, the Chinese white is amazing. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. I have a lot of them that are starting to kind of like dry out a bit. So is that going to work? I think it'll work. All right. So let's do Bring him back in an hour. All right, let's see if we can do this across the top. Now, I don't just draw a line, I do sketchy stuff because if you've been around here long enough, you know I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. That's why a lot of my illustrations are done digitally, because I've got super awesome tremors that do not like to cooperate. So I do sort of sketchy lines rather than just straight lines. So feel free to do yours in a straight line, but this is not by any means any kind of special technique. This is just me trying to compensate for my lack of being able to hold things still. Like seriously, if I were to do, okay, I'm trying to follow a straight line with this. If I were to do this. Not too bad, but like there's a lot of squiggliness, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do sketchy lines too. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. Same. All right, let's do white above because I want it to kind of stand out from the house. Because they are the fins. Yeah, it's straight lines are hard, man. There was this girl that I follow on Instagram, and she was talking about how does she film her art things when she's at a coffee shop, and it just sort of, she just holds it, and her hand was so still, and I was just like, what kind of wizard are you? Like, how do you hold your phone that still? That little reel that I took of me painting in the park, I held it, but I had to use a stabilization filter from my video editing software so that it wasn't all over the place when I held it. I was like, oh, well, that's convenient, but also, yeah. There you go. Let's see. Let's do a little bit. Not like a full line all the way through. There we go. Do I like that? I think I like that. Okay. Right? Kind of crazy wizard looking shifty. With your steady hands. What even's happening here? All right, there you go. Always told me to look where you're going to draw a straight line. Yeah, no, I would probably still be taking detours on my way there. But that's kind of like when you want to high five someone. If you don't want to miss the high five, you're supposed to look at their elbow. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get right on that. All right, let's do the rest of the line here. A little bit there. I like that. Yes, I like that. In fact, let's just cover up the outside line of the fish altogether. I kind of like it. Yeah, we can leave the under part. You look at the water, you're gonna go in the water. You look at the bunker, you're going in the bunker. Oh, that's good, Nessie. I don't golf. Steve golfs though. Okay, let's see. We need to do the. How are we doing on time? 11:30 already? Okay, we're doing good. Let's do these little seaweeds. I got a little smudge here. Hang on, phone went off. Most of you, if you were here earlier, little Emily is not feeling well, so my phone is still on, and I need to make sure that I am available for her, so that's why the sound is still on. Okay, let's do these down here. And actually, we're going to do them a little bit darker. We're going to start with the olive earth. We're not going to do all of them that color. We're going to skip a few. Okay, and then let's do next to it, let's do this brownish color. Oh, Annette, oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. I love these pencils so much. They're wonderful. Okay, this is Warm Earth. Well, and we have 30 minutes left. If we can get part of the background done. course, I don't know. I don't want to rush it. We definitely could get started on the background. All right, we're going to do Ruby Earth now. Oh, I missed one. Hang on. Where did that? Oh, here we go. No, for this one I use a handheld sharpener. I like the Staedtler handheld. This one is the Staedtler Norris handheld. They run about, at least last I checked when I got one, they run about $6 to $8 on Amazon. I think I have the link in the description down below. Okay, so there's that one. Then let's get ink blue. Right, Christine? The larger one. So the one that says graphite and color. This one says color, but yeah, graphite and color. The larger one fits it. So ink blue. Now, there's not a ton of blues in this set, so we're going to need to get a little bit creative with our color placement. There's nothing that says that we can't use greens too. Okay, let's zoom out for a second. So I think we're gonna do kind of like a wavy thing, and I'm trying to think if I want to do the entire like background of the page, or if I just kind of want to do a portion. Because what we could do is, let's see, hang on, let me grab some washi tape real quick. Grab some washi tape. Now, we could do something like pastels, but I want to stick with the same pencils we've been using. So let's go ahead and get our washi tape here. Wasn't sure what to, yeah, whichever fits. I know, right? Okay. So let's leave a little bit of space here. I'm not going to press the washi tape too hard on the opposite page. Not like it'll pull up the pencil, but make it easier to unstick it. Okay, and then I want to leave about the same on the other side. Sounds good, Britt. Thank you for being here. Okay, we're going to leave about the same amount of space. Let's do this. This was how I did when I did the watercolor painting too. I kind of framed off the piece a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to grab this one. And if you are having issues with your tape sticking, then you can always use a heat gun to help you remove it. Okay. That's fair. Okay. And it's actually funny, the washi tape kind of matches the color scheme too. Okie doke. So we've taped off like about 1/4 inch all around. Okay. So for our colors, obviously we have the smoke blue. It's been a well-used pencil. We've got the ink blue, which can be kind of dark. We'll use green shadow because I'm kind of choosing ones that are also kind of bluish green. Solway blue is a real light one. And let's see, let's include Prague green. And then we'll also include the olive earth. Okay, so for the background, we may put a little bit of red in it if we feel like we need it. But for now, we're going to use these 6 ones. So we have ink blue, Solway blue, smoke blue, Prague green, green shadow, and olive earth. So let's see. Let's start with the smoke blue. And we're going to sketch in our lines first. It's not going to be the exact same width because I'm planning like a kind of squiggly thing. Why few blues? Because it's only a 24 set. So it's very much a limited color palette. So these are the Derwent Drawing Pencils. And they only have 24 in the set. And so those are the only blues that are available. So it kind of helps it for you to like think outside the box a little bit. Okay, so let's remove that sticky note out of the way here. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit because we still have these bubbles to do as well. Oh, and I forgot these little envelopes, but we'll get to them. All right, so let's go ahead. We're just going to use the Solway Blue to sketch in our lines. So let's just start with, we're going to give this a little sharpen so it's nice and sharp. Okay. All right, so we're just going to start. Let's see. Can you guys see that? It's going to be hard to see. All right, well, bear with. It'll all start to kind of come out once we're moving along. I'm not worried about when I'm doing these initial sketches. If I happen to go over the bubbles, that's just fine. I'm not too concerned about that. But I'm just going to try and kind of follow a sort of wavy pattern here. And they're all going to be different sides. And they're not going to be the exact same wave all the way through. So for this next one, I'm going to make some maybe smaller waves. So they kind of pop out at different intervals here. Okay. And then for this one, we'll do another larger one, kind of going the opposite way. It's not going to be alternated exactly. Okay. And let's see, we're going to do a little one over here, maybe not quite as wavy. Okay, and then we're going to do a larger gap. Let's go this way. I'll look up in chat here in just a second. So in between these windows, I'm trying to also follow it. So it would go this way, and right about here. We're going to go this way. Okay, now let's see. Well, have fun at your cleaning. What do you think of the Derwent Artist and the Color Soft crayons? Well, do you mean like there's a lot of Derwent, you're talking about the Derwent Drawing Pencils, right? If we're talking Derwent Drawing Pencils versus Color Soft, there's no competition. I don't plan on getting the larger set of Color Soft. I am not a huge fan of them. If there was ever going to be a larger set that I would want to invest in, hands down, it would be this one. Oh my gosh, if they put out a larger set of this, I would be all over it. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to do another one that's kind of closer. Let's see, let's bring it in just a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to do one that's further out. Okay. There we go. And then let's do another smaller one. Oh my gosh, seriously? That's insane. Part of the reason why we're renting right now, like buying a house is just not fun right now. Okay. There's like this massive trend going around like on social media where people are buying like fixer-upper houses because it's just like more cost effective to fix it than it is to buy something new. Okay, let's see. Let's make a larger gap here. Maybe make a few more smaller waves than the larger one. Okay, and then let's do another skinny one here. Kind of ended up being the same as that, but that's okay. Okay, so now we've got our squiggles. If you had to pick the best crayons for the entire, this one. Easily. I mean, okay. The Light Fast are really good. They're incredibly good. Cost-wise, though, like they're not good for the average person's budget, which is why these are still a high-quality pencil. And per pencil, the prices are similar, but because it's a smaller set, the price is a little bit more digestible. I like ink tints, but not. I only have a small set. I definitely would prefer watercolor over ink tints. Right? Okay, so now we're going to start to fill in some of these colors here. So smoke blue, let's go ahead and start. Let's start here. I don't want this to be a really, really dark background. So in some of the larger gap areas, we're going to be doing the lighter colors. You can do circles, you can do up and down, side to side. We're going to be doing more layers, so if you like end up doing a little bit crazy, it's okay because we're going to be adding more layers to it. Just be, you know, cognizant of staying within the wavy lines. Or don't. There's no rules. Ah, nice, Miss Scones. Yeah, the housing prices are a little... And I mean, unless something drastic changes, it's probably the way it's going to be for a while. But I'd rather make sure that we save for a while and that we're really secure before we purchase a house. Right now, we're in a great neighborhood, great house. Yeah, all around, we're pretty happy with this. So I'd like to buy a house eventually and have the freedom for, you know, pets and decor and all of that. But for now, this is just fine. So this is just the first layer. We're just filling it in. Okay, that was the smoke blue. I know, right? Like, they really should. They really, really should. Oh, nice, Ev. Okay, let's see. Let's do the smoke blue for this one. Again, it'll start to stand out once we do more of these. Let's see. Let's do here. And then this is continued here. Let's see. And then this is continued here. And we'll redo any of these white lines that either get scraped off from the pencil or just kind of get muddied a bit. Okay. And then let's do the Solway blue here. Yes, or no, so not Solway, smoke blue. When you moved, did you have to make a major move? Well, I mean, we moved to a different town. I would count that as a major move. We definitely had to drive to get to our location, so it wasn't like we just moved across town. It was definitely a new town kind of move. Okay, so there's a gap there. And then here. Not a new state, though, but not that we haven't done that before. In fact, the kids were just asking the other day, like, how many times have you moved in your life? And I was like, oh boy, all right, buckle up, kiddo. Let's go in for the list. Right? It's super cute. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby in the embroidery section. Okay, so we're going to do the smoke blue in this one. Are they open stock? I think so. A lot of the higher end pencils are. But I think if it is open stock, it'll be open stock on websites. I don't foresee it being open stock in stores. Really? They lowered the amount in the Derwent artist set? Interesting. All right, so smoke blue for that one. Like I said, we're going to be going in with the bubbles and everything as well, but we're doing the background first. Okay, so we're going to set aside that smoke blue. And then let's do... I'm going to do this one or this one. Let's actually go in with our Solway blue, which is kind of more of a gray. I know, right? The color, it sort of matches the scheme. It kind of works for it. Maybe I should just trim the edges instead of taking it off. Okay, so Solway blue now. Let's go ahead and do this large one here. And actually, I'm going to, around the edge, I'm going to make that just a little bit more visible. Because these are so light and similar, I don't want to lose track of where the lines are. Once we add more colors, though, it'll all become really obvious. How are we doing on time anyway? 11:45? We're still doing good. Now, let me check, make sure that little Emily hasn't messaged real quick. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry, just had to clear my throat real quick. Okay. So we're using that Solway blue. Like I said, it's definitely more of like a cooler gray. Okay. Sorry, I was looking away. The Derwent Drawing Pencils are open stock. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love them so much. They're wonderful. If I were to invest in another large set of pencils, it would be these if they made them bigger. Okay. So there's that one. And then let's do this other big one here. We're just doing the initial color. Like I said, I know I'm going over the bubbles, but that is just fine. Let's see. A little bit more. I know it's hard to see, but I swear it'll start to get defined. There you go. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll zoom in for a sec. So it's hard to see, but like, so this is the smoke blue here, and this is the Solway blue. So smoke, Solway, smoke, smoke, Solway, smoke. So I'm going to do this bigger one in the Solway, and then this one on the edge will be the Solway, and then we're going to enter in one of the greens. Here we go. We can zoom in just a little bit more. Here we go. I swear it'll start to stand out when we get closer. So these are just the light areas now. And then we'll do the one on the edge here. Okay. All right, now let's go in with, which green do we want? Let's do, of course, let's do green shadow now. So we're gonna do this one here. See, this one's a little bit darker, so it'll stand out just a little bit more. But this first layer is just the small ones. Okay. Now the trick is I gotta not lose track of my lines here. See, that should have been a little bit of the Solway blue. Here. Okay, we'll leave that one, and let's come over here and do this one in the green shadow. Okay. Look up and chat here in just a bit. Let's see. There, continue this here. Okay, and then what do I want to do for that last color? Let's see. Oh, bye, Maylin. Thank you for being here. And like I said, don't worry about your points, guys. I will, I'll update them all after stream. Let's actually go ahead and use wheat for these last little spots. So we're gonna do wheat here. And here. And this one, a little bit there, a little bit there, and then this side one. Okay. There you go. That was probably the easiest of all of them. Yeah. So the ducks were colored with the same pencil set. Yes. All right. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and we're going to go lightly because I don't want to, get it too bold too fast. But we're going to start with the ink blue, and we're just going to go work left to right here. So we can zoom in just a tad, but I want to leave it mostly zoom out because you will be able, I can't talk, exclamation point words. You will be able to see how it all adds up. Okay, so ink blue. Okay, now we're not exactly outlining it. We're filling it in as we go. I'm going to be leaving some of that out, and I'm not pressing super hard. I'm still going pretty light because I don't want it to be too dark. Okay. So let's then skip a little bit there, and then we're going to come down here. I'm going to go into this wave just a bit. Again, I'm going really light. Okay. And let's see, where does this one go? This one goes here. We're going to fill this in a bit. Right? Absolutely. Yeah, there was a request on when I did a flip through of this during our last stream. Like I did a quick flip and then someone saw it and they asked if we could do this page with the same color palette. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so let's do this one here. And I'm loving how it's turning out. Okay, let's see. This one goes here. Like I said, still going really light. Because after we're done with the slightly darker color, we're going to go back in with our light colors again. Ah, thanks. You know, Lucy, I don't do backgrounds all that often. I used to feel kind of obligated to do backgrounds, but I found that that was kind of taking the joy out of it. Like, if I want to do a background, I'm not going to do a background. But if, you know, I get a little inspired, then yeah, sure, I'll add a background. But yeah, I felt like I wanted to do a background with this one. Since it's underwater, you know? Okay. There we go. All right, now our other dark blue one. How are we doing on time? Okay. Rather than keep, we're gonna do these, have one of each color. So we're gonna do this section here, and then we can work on the rest later. So for the wheat, let's go ahead and bring in. Let's actually do the green shadow for the wheat section. Okay. Exactly. It's not a rule. Right. They're so nice. So far, your recommendations for various things have not been disappointing me. So yes, they are. They're buttery. They're soft. Like if you are used to a harder leaded pencil, then it may not be the pencil for you, but it's so good. So I don't want this one to be heavily yellow. We're doing like a hint of yellow. So we're going to bring in, this is the green shadow, which we actually used right here, but we're going to use it as the darker color for the wheat color. Just like we did on the other one, we're going to kind of alternate using these in various sections. Okay. And then we'll probably do one more day with this page and finish up the background and such. Okay, so that one's done there already. Okay, so for the Solway blue, I don't want to do the ink blue because we already did that. For the Solway blue, let's do cool gray, actually. Let's see if we can get that a little bit darker. I'm going to sharpen it real quick. Oh yeah, they're wonderful. I love them so much. Okay. Oh, absolutely, Sue. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. I love them. All right, so we're going to do cool gray next. You're going to press a little bit harder so it pops out from the Solway blue. And what we can do is we'll mix a little bit of that smoke blue in with it. Let's see, this one comes out here. Okay. See this one here. Okay. And this one here. Are we still in frame? Yes, we are. Okay. Yes, they absolutely do. When you do any kind of limited palette, it really helps you just kind of, like you said, think outside the box and come up with solutions you wouldn't normally come up with. Which just, oh, that's part of the green, which makes it just really nice. Okay, and then for the green, let's go ahead and grab our olive earth. Okay, now I don't want to go too heavy because this could get really dark if I press really hard. So, I'm not going to go super heavy. Okay. I do wish we had more blues in this, but that's That's what we are for 24. But yeah, if they expanded this even to just like a 76 set, like, it'd be gorgeous. There'd be so many. Yeah, there'd be so many of us that would get these. These are great for portraits too. Okay. All right, now we're going to go back in. Yeah, I like the handheld one, like $6 or $7, maybe $8, depending on inflation. But the handhelds are much nicer for the really soft ones. Okay, so now, oh wait, let's sweep this off. Now we're going to go back in with the blue initially here. And we're going to go a little bit heavier. Like, we're probably going to end up going over these waves like a couple times at least. Now, not all of these colors am I going to press as hard as I'm doing this because I want this ocean to be primarily blue. So with this smoke blue, we don't have to worry about it kind of disappearing. But with these other ones, we have to be a bit more careful. So now for this one that's more gray, I'm going to use this smoke blue really lightly here. And then we'll do the gray over it again. When I think about it, I might have, well, maybe not necessarily for the wheat because it definitely would have ended up heavily green, but yeah, maybe like a full underpainting of this blue wouldn't have been a terrible idea. And if you're not just strictly using the pencils, you could always like do a marker base on this or something. I know, right? No, pencil sharpener for pastels and arthritic hands. For pastels? An X-Acto knife, honestly. Okay, then hang on. Sorry, I have the there's a notification that came through, but I have the TARDIS landing sound as my notification sound. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back in with wheat again, which was this one. I'm going to go a little bit heavier. Okay, then we have this green one over there. So let's add a little bit of the ink blue, actually. Again, we want this to look more blue than we do green. So wherever I put that darker green, I'm adding just the tiniest little bit of the ink blue. Really light. Just about layering and blending your colors. You can get a whole new set of colors when you layer them. Hang on, that's Isis's food. I don't want Paul to get it. Hang on, Annie, that's not yours. Okay, got Isis. At least we have a audible alarm now and it lets us know we're getting close to the end of stream. Okay. And we're back. No, that was just so many noises. It's never a dull moment here. Okay, so now let's see. Where was I? I was doing the blue here. That's right. Just a little bit. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and get the Solway blue again. Okay, and we're going to go a little bit heavier here. Definitely going to need to add more of this smoke blue in here. Like, I wanted green, but I don't want so much green that it's overwhelming and it looks like a pinstripe ocean, because it's not what I'm going for. I want it to be subtly green. And even still, even if I use the same smoke blue, it's not going to look exactly as this one because we've got the green there. Oh, that's hilarious, Ev. Right, yes, the Ergosofts are amazing. Love those so much. All right, so we're gonna do smoke blue on this green. There's a reason this pencil color is so short. Okay. See, and you can still see that it's green, and it's not nearly the same kind of bluish style as that is. Okay, let's see. And then let's get, what do I want to do for this one? Because I do feel like it's disappearing still a little bit. Sorry, I'm also like thinking out loud here. Let's get a little bit of the green shadow. And I want to define that edge just a little bit more. Like one more blue color would be perfect for this. And one of the other ways you could do, which we might actually do that to help add a little bit more blue variation, is that you could do the same blue, but then on one of them, blend with the white to give it a little bit of a lighter blue. Oh, Megan, I'm sorry. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Little Emily has her own ringtone that will go off. That's what I'll know. Okay, so now let's get the smoke blue again. Get this darker here. But again, the other one has ink blue in it, so it's standing out a bit more. Okay. Hang on, I gotta go open the door before Paul destroys it. He hears that Isis is finished with your food. Here you go. He's such a little turkey. He wants the leftovers and he just like attacks things until he gets what he wants. Exactly, Miss Butterfly, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is, Tech Gal. Yeah. It's the TARDIS landing. Okay, we might, let's see, since it's 12:03 now, we may, because obviously we're going to finish the background on the next stream, but we may go ahead and call it here in a minute so that we can have some time to do some words before the end here. I do need to go check on her here in a bit. Yeah, so the background's going to take us a little bit longer because I don't want to rush it, but I want to get these layers right. Okay, let's do the green shadow. And I'm finding myself feeling the need to rush it to get more done in time, but that's not... That would defeat the purpose of this being like so nice all the way through. Because, yeah, we have a lot more layers to add to this. So, work in progress, for sure. There you go. Okay, so you can see how we're getting the different variation, but it's not gonna be this light, and it's not gonna be that textured. We're gonna kind of smooth this out. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead. Sounds good, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, exactly, Elise. I think that we'll stop where we're at for today. And then we'll finish up the background and such on Wednesday. Because like I said, there's so much more to do, but I don't want to rush it. So we've got it kind of mapped out. So if you're following along, you can get caught up to that point. But yeah, there is a lot more to do. We're going to use our smoke blue sparingly. And then of course we have the ink blue. Hi, Paul. You wanted to look outside. There you go. You can see the outside now. It's like, okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and stop for there, and then we'll pick this up again on Wednesday. Well, even if we weren't planning on stopping there, Friday! Oh my gosh, Friday! You guys know my schedule. Don't listen to me. It's Wednesday now. I mean, Friday. Gosh, words are hard. Words are hard! Exclamation point schedule. Yeah, he's telling us that apparently... We're done. You get a cat butt on it, then you're just done.
Sounds good, Angela. Thank you so much for being here. It's looking pretty, though. I'll be glad to see it when it's all done. Nap. I know, right? Now, I don't know. I can't nap. I gotta go take care of little Emily, and then I gotta go pick up little Steve, and all the things. All right, you guys want to play a round of words on stream before we go? Pull that up. We're gonna pause the music. Okay. Grab our link. Yeah, apparently that's just Paul's spot now. Just in time. All right, let me grab the link real quick, and we'll swap it over to our games. Okay. Oh, I will. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. Yeah, I'd rather we. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry about that. I want to make sure that we take our time with it. Okay, let's see. There you go, brother. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna move this over here. No. Alright, move my windows around here. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. Christine, yeah. Let's see. Other broth, birth, tor, rope, hero, boar, both, retor. Oh, nice, Natalie. I wouldn't even thought of that one. Let's see. We did other, raw, let's see. I wonder if throw is just, that counts as one. Okay, what about throat? There you go. About T-O-R-R. Isn't T-O-R-R one? Oh, yeah, there you go. It's always those obscure ones. Okay, so we've one 5-letter word and one 4-letter word. Let's see. The 5-letter one's gonna start with an B. Borer. Nice. Okay, so last one, probably an H, or what about H-O-R-R? Is that a thing? Got hero. Hebo. Let's see. Robe, roach. Oh, all right. You don't know what that means, but I will take it. Okay, Natalie, number 1. Well done. All right, so we're using all of it. Oh, exchange. There we go. All right, so let's see. We've got 4 6-letter words. Now 3. 1 5-letter word, and then the rest are all 4-letter words. Jean, yes. Oh, cage. Oh, you just relaxing up there? Yeah. Funny cat. I can zoom out. Oh, hey Annie. How's it going? Now she's on my lap. It's literally a cat party here. Why don't you go hang out with Paul? He's over there. Oh, I don't even know what that word is. Let's see. Each, and then, let's see, engage. What is the last one? Annie, you're covering the screen. I can't see. God, they got fear of missing out is what they do. Oh, enhance. That one would have been good. Oh, nice, Sue. I gotta look up some of these words. My goodness. All right, continue. All right, so there is a fake letter with this one. Let's see. Cuddle. All right. Then I'm gonna guess it's the V then. Oh, lettuce. Okay. All right. So then we have one more 4-letter word. Oh, clue. That makes sense. All right. Then we got one more 6-letter word and 2 5-letter words. Let's see. We got loot. Elect. Oh, that's good, Gleechy. Let's see. What about Cuddle? Is that a word? Oh, cutlet. Elude. Well done, you guys. All right, skip 3 levels. Okay, well, so we have potential for a CH or a TH. Let's see. Oh, biotech. Sue, well done. All right, so the fake letter is the N. There's a fake N, so, oh, tech. All right, not tech, okay. So fake N. Botch, there you go, both. Oh, what about, no N, I almost got edge. N. Oh, what about sign, C-I-N-E? One, isn't it? No, okay. Oh, time, that's one. Ooh, ethic, well done. Oh no, because I keep trying to do ones with N. Oh my gosh, I'm like, why isn't it taking any of my words? Because it's wrong. Okay. Then what about... Oh, what? No, I want to do another N one. That N, man, it's rough. Gosh. I'll try tech again. Just throwing it out there, just in case. Oh, etch. There you go. Echo. Oh my gosh. Okay, one more. Probably gonna start with the letter O, maybe? Let's start with the letter T. What about Titch, maybe? Toby. Autic. See, I don't even know some of these words exist. Sometimes I'll just do random letters and hope for the best. Sue, number 1 on both. Well done. Okay, so I'm gonna try middle. Oh wait, it's not fair. You guys don't have it yet. Wait for it to load. There we go. Okay, I think middle. Mile. There we go. Okay, so fake V, hidden D. Fake V, hidden D. Okay, so we could do died is one. We could do line. There you go. Let's see. What about ooh, meld, M-E-L-D. Idle. Let's see, what else? There we go. Oh, did we do? Yeah, we did dime. Okay. We have one more 4-letter word and a 5-letter word. What about just mild with an E? No, okay. D-I-L-E-D, maybe? M-I-L-E-D? Oh, idim. I don't know what that one is. Idled? Oh, yeah. Okay, yep, you got it. Nice, Sue. In my head, though, when I was putting the words together, I was like, iddled? What's iddled? Gosh, okay. So the A and the S's are going to be fine. Nothing smaller than 5 letters. So what about massage, maybe? There it is. Okay, so fake H, hidden M. M as in mother. Fake H, hidden M. Okay, so mages. M-A-G-E-S. Oh, nice, Marilyn. Let's see. What about oh, amass? Is that a word? Yeah, amass. Okay. So 2 more 5-letter words. Let's see. Oh, games. Go figure. That's what we're doing now. Between mages and sagas. Oh, what about sages? Oh no, wait, sages is there. Mesas, nice. Woo, we did great on that one. All right, skip 3 levels. Level 19. Sue, number 1 overall, followed closely by Natalie. Oh gosh. All I see is Wichita. I'm trying it. Wichita. Potentially lift, but oh, Sue got italic. Oh, okay. All right, so wait, what was it? Making a facility. Okay, so it is a fake H and a hidden Y. Fake H, hidden Y. Okay, so fatally. That's not right. There's two A's. Let's try Italy. Probably not. Okay, Natalie got Natalie. Okay, so no H, hidden Y. What about Patley? Patley over here? Okay, no H. Sue got Isoli. Nice. Let's see, hidden I. Just flatly, but I would need another L. Oh, what about facet? There we go. Natalie got lately. Sue got iliac. Interesting. Is that facet a word? I'm spelling it wrong. Maybe it's with an E instead. Oh gosh, we need one more word. One more word. Flitty. Oh no! No! Are we gonna get it? Oh, Sue! Oh my gosh. Coming and oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Did you not like me yelling? I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. That was woo, that one was close. All right. I'm gonna try remote because that's what I see first. Oh, robots. Robots or robot. Or rooster? Okay, I got robot. Robots wasn't there, so I am going to guess that it is a fake S. So, reboot. Reboot. There we go. Okay, reboot. Oh, Natalie got, where'd it go? Oh, beetroot. Beetroot. So it is a fake S and a hidden T. Okay, so let's see. What about booter? As in one who boots? Okay, now booter. Sue got better. Oh, there we go. Ev got... Well done, Ev. Let's see. Birdie. Oh my gosh. Better. Oh, hang on, that was... Okay, let's see. Oh, beret! Oh, that's good, Sue. Okay, so two more 5-letter words. What about... Oh, otter! Oh, why didn't I think of that? I love otters. True... Torch! Oh, that's a good one. Well, we cleared the board on that one. Level 23 is next. Well done. Oh my gosh, we're doing great. Okay, oh, graveyard? Graveyard. Oh wait, you guys can't see it yet. I gotta wait till you guys can see it. There you go. Graveyard? No. Oh, what about vineyard? No. Okay. What about, let's see, Sue got dream. Megan got dreamy. Okay, so maybe it's the, okay, it's the V. Pretty sure it's the V. So, what about dreary? Maybe it's another R. Kathleen got ready. Okay. So, dreamy. Oh, Ev got Deary. Oh, Sue. Sue got Daydream. Daydream. Okay, so it's a fake V. Daydream. How many letters is that? Daydream. Oh, it's the second D. Okay, so fake V, hidden D. Okay, so, what about dared? I don't know if we got that yet. Ooh, nice. Okay, all right, we're doing good. What about, oh, what about, marred? Marred? Daymare, that's a thing. Well, I guess nightmare versus daymare. Let's see. Got Deary. There we go. Marred was M-A-R-R-E-D, but maybe not. Oh my gosh, we're not there yet. Oh, adder, dryer. Did we get dryer? Ah, we were 1 point short. Oh, oof, oof, that was rough. Oh my gosh, 1 point short. So close. We did do good. We did really good. All right. Well, this is where we are at for now. Like I said, we're gonna pick up. I'm gonna leave this washi tape on here. We're gonna pick up where we left off on Friday night. I know that points were not working today, so check back later. I'm going to do the math, and I'm going to, Allison, I am going to add points to everybody that was here today and even if you didn't chat the whole stream, I'm just going to add it for everybody. I'll add up what you would have gotten for the stream, and I will add that to everyone's points. So if you were hoping to redeem today because you were really close, just check back in a couple hours, and it should be all updated because I need to go check on little Emily. So feel free to redeem offline. I will see it, and so then I will make sure and check it. But yeah, thanks. We'll be live. I know. I'll have Steve double check my math. But yeah, so check back. We got a couple redemptions we're going to do, but yeah, I'm so excited to get more squares out for it. But, update for the charity is over on the community tab. It's absolutely amazing. Renee, thank you again for my wonderful birthday present. I cannot wait to put it together. Thank you everyone for being here, hanging out. My music's not going. I need to fix that. And yeah, I'll see you guys all on Friday night. Christine, so just if you type in the command loyalty, that will take you to the loyalty store, and I'm going to update that. So, save that link, or you can always go to my website and pull it up under the community quilt project. But like I said, feel free to redeem after the stream. All right. Okay, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you Friday night. Keep being awesome. I'll chat with you later. Bye.